This is the reverse selfie. It happens when I flip my phone around the other way and record me. It looks identical to the normal selfie, except it's reversed. So, how you doing? Hey Clay, whatever happened to your big dreams with ANGELDUST? I'll tell you, Chris Angel used your sorry ass. Kinda sucks that Apitrag owns the publishing and the copyright on all those fucking songs. Some of them are like some of the sickest shit you ever fucking made. Ooh, I know you're broing. The Mind Freak remix is sweet though. Way better than the original, which is just Chris saying Mind Freak over and over again. He probably really didn't know where he was going with it, and you needed his direction to finish the score, because that's what you were doing. You were scoring a musical, a score for a live entertainment performance, like a concert with illusions going on and dancers and other kinds of creatures that were constructed. Futuristic, apocalyptic stuff. World of illusion. Never really materialized. He just wanted the soundtrack, but he really didn't know where he was going with it. He also, whatever, but the best stuff that Clay you have ever done is probably on the very first musical Conjurings from World of Illusion, the disc that both you and Chris Angel signed, that I have a copy of, that only 1,000 were pressed, or maybe it was 3,000, I can't remember. But it was a big deal, and Fear, Procreation, Dead Love Calling especially is probably the best song you've ever written. That's my name, Dead Love. You know, people use handles, I'm Dead Love. I know another guy goes by Deadly Chasm. Yeah, you know, people emulate things that they like and try to shape it and fit it into their own life and figure out the nuts and bolts of how something is put together. And tricks. Chris Angel probably tricked Clay a lot. Probably, hey, take some of this Nexus. That's the song title. Actually, no, it's 2CB. That's a mix of mescaline and like fucking acid with a little bit of ecstasy in it, which would be MDMA. And this is what New York club industrial penis pleasure gothic death and life, a duality of existence becoming a singularity holds. And yeah, for a minute Clay got hit with it, you know, and I'm sure I don't want to be the guy that says that every great musician has their best, you know, works, you know, masterpieces while they're high as fuck, but it's true over and over again. So great work on the trilogy. I wonder if you could get the rights from Chris Angel for it. He's a loser. He needs money. He's desperate. All he ever wanted was to be famous. He's really not even that good of a singer. He's good con man. That's what magicians are, con men. You know, fucking Oz. Toto, pull down that curtain, baby. Really full of himself too, egotistical. I like some of his vocals and his themes. It's really cool, but I don't think very highly of the guy. I think the only reason Clay worked with him for a second time was for money. I'm pretty sure he had like his, wherever he's registered, BMI or ASCAP, in there. So publishing was giving him a portion of the Mind Freak theme song when it happened and finally did happen, the new one. But, fear, thrush, procreation, really sad, melancholy, dark themes. But the Act 2 and Act 3 really just took it over the top in the direction of what could be considered acceptable as far as just sound in general, almost like Argyle Park, except stretched out over 2 discs instead of 1, and the real songs were all on the first disc, and the second 2 discs had all the crazy shit on it. They have the songs at the end, but they're still crazy too. Just really tempo changes, the exact sound that you're working with and what you're listening to. Some people will call this psychedelic trance at points. Electronica, the industrial thing. It's so much. The loops, the drum loops, sped up, slowed down, impossible to. Just noises, and really not something you'd find in the natural world, but very interesting. Kind of like, I think Clay wanted to try and access this kind of like magic with Frozen and stuff, but no, it never worked that way with Cell Dweller. Sorry, the New York sound just has something to it, and it's, I think it's really just being genuine or honest, and, when you're authentic and real, you don't have to worry about putting up like a front, because you just hold it down. Society programs that illusion. This is where you should shop. This is where you should work. This is how you should behave. This is what you want. This is where you want it. This is how you're gonna spend your money. This is where you're gonna eat and listen to music, or this kind of music. It's all in the paper. Go live your life. This is what the exciting real people do. I think that just sounds like a bunch of fucking brainwashed propaganda, if you ask me. But these are the outside the box things that fall in the category of this world of illusion. Another song, Ecstasy, properly named after another drug. What in the world were these guys thinking? All kinds of designer drugs. And who is Tiella? Because they never actually tell you who Tiella is. It's some kind of feminine rescue character that needs to, help fulfill the whole Disney story. But That's not really what it represents. Ciela is more of a Stockholm syndrome, like Shodan from System Shock. That's what Ciela is. And she's not really real, and she's you killing yourself with your addiction and your chase into that heart of ultimate rebellion. And this is the grand trophy, gift, what monument, like a Statue of Liberty for the ANGELDUST creation, saying this is how we fuck your mind. Really good synths, not much samples, some vocals, most of the words all related to the program, good melodies and stuff, but I really don't give too much of a fucks about a Mystica. Chris Angel's fucking dick is not my interest. That's his. You know, I would rather hear about fucking going down or coming alive or fear. But that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, it washes away into some kind of credits as if like it's some end of a live performance. The thing never took off. Chris and Clay ended up hating each other afterward, or during, you know, the way it happened. I mean, in the artwork for the second and third act, Chris had their artists take out every picture of Clay and just make it as if like Chris did everything, when the only thing Chris did was sing. Chris sang and he did all these vocal things, and Clay took them and edited them into the songs that he made the drums, guitars, bass, keyboards, synths, horns, samples, loops, that he engineered himself, mixed himself, and mastered in his studio, and also his voice, and put it all together in accordance to Chris's vision with the way that the show would flow. And Chris just, you know, said stuff like, you know, sucker, yeah, sucker. And you'd be like, dude, you're a fucking loser. Why are you even working with this guy? But I don't know. I guess it really helped Clay give a different way to think, because that was his entrance into the deeper regions of the mind, because I know that they don't give out 2CB or LSD or ecstasy at, you know, Baptist church sermons every Sunday morning. You'd find me there for sure if they were. If that were the case, I would start my own Baptist sermon. And I would make many preachings with a place that would be wherever I was, because the church is the people of God. It's not a building. And religious fanaticism is another thing that people need to try to wrap their fucking heads around, but they're never gonna. And I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. Plastik Musik for a Plastic World 2016.